This really shouldn't be the way that someone goes out running. Like, look at me. Like, it's, well, you can't really see me actually, but you could, like, hat, running jacket, gloves. It's absolutely freezing lately in the UK. But anyways, welcome back to another vlog. It's just really cold. And this is when marathon training gets hard. But I know it'll be fine once I get running. Hey, let's go running. Now. No. I need to go running. No. We'll go now. See you in 45 minutes to an hour. Well, you'll see me in the next 6 seconds. Yeah. So. Now we're back. That was fun actually. It didn't end up being too cold, but I guess I never took my jacket off. So I still have this jacket on. And this is going to be a over 2 days vlog. So this is half of the Saturday and then we'll do half of the Sunday. Just to get more content, because I feel like sometimes with one day it's not enough. So now we take a shower. We're going to do some more reading because that's what coding is at the moment. And we'll do some practice as well. I have some exercises to do from the Odin project. And then I have a friend to meet this evening and then we'll go to sleep. It's been a busy week this week again, but it's been a fun week to say the least. This coming week, so next week, it's a much busier, it's a much quieter week, I'm sorry. So I'm away only for one evening. So I'm away from Tuesday, I'll be back Wednesday evening. And then we have kind of like 10 days at home where I can chill out and relax before I fly off to Barcelona for Mobile World Congress. So that's always fun. I love that event. I've done it for the last 3 years. This is my third year coming up. So it's always fun working it. And the benefit of working it is that I get to see all the good fun tech. But yes, and then we'll get stuck into some coding and some learning. Right, we're ready. Let's do some learning. Time to put some more practice stuff. So something that I noticed this week when I was like reading stuff and doing some of the Code Wars assessments is that I've kind of let the Odin project die a little bit in terms of I've not actually kept up with it a lot because of just having that analysis paralysis of like, need to do these exercises. Then I also can't be bothered because I need to start something and then I know it's going to be something that I'll struggle with and something that it'll be, it won't be easy, it won't be fast. It will take me some time and some Googling and some going back with a course and reading all the bits that I've already read to then do it. And then that's something that I've been putting off for a bit. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today and tomorrow as well. So let's do some of that. So basically it's just kind of like running some of the like functions, running some functions and then doing the console log to test the outputs just to kind of have it all together through VS Code basically. So we'll do that now. So we got 4 exercises to do for console log to write functions. So the first one is write a function called add7 that takes one number and returns that number plus 7. So basically the function should be like, it takes number 1 and then add 7, so the result is 8. And then it could be number 7 and then add 7, the results would be 14. And then the next function would be a function called multiply that takes 2 numbers and returns a product. The following one, it will be a random function called capitalize that takes a string and returns that string with only the first letter capitalized. And then make sure they can strings that are lowercase, uppercase, or both as well. And then write a function called last letter that takes a string and returns the very last letter of that string. So last letter A, B, C, D should return D. So the last letter of the string. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how we'll attack this a little bit. Yeah, let's start with the first one. Start with the add 7. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so at the moment we have everything that we did on the last one. That was playing with all the basic stuff, like kind of like, so all the console logs that we get in there, they're coming from here. And now we need to work that out again, change those things, and then move it about. So that last one was, we can take this off. So we need function. So first one will be function, col, and 7, curly brackets, right? Hey, we did it. All right, so I just had to, add the num and then return num plus 7 and then console log 7. We got 12. There we go. So as we got down, so there, and then we got the 12 right there. So we managed to get 1 done, and we got 3 more to do. But for now, I'm gonna do some more reading. I'm just gonna kind of practice, not practice, I'm gonna do some reading because I'm about to leave in the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So I won't have time to do another one. So we'll see you in a few hours to do the next session. So yesterday vlog. So yesterday I ended up staying out for a little longer, and then when I got home I was really tired, so I didn't do any vlogging from yesterday. So this is Sunday morning. It's currently 9:44 and I've got a 16-kilometer run. Today we got a just kind of nice and chill day. So 16k run, and then come home, and then we finish off with the rest of the Odin project exercises on function. So let's get ready and ready to go. Let's get changed. It's also really cold today. Like, it's been cold for the last, 2.5 weeks. Like, in terms of cold and gloomy and just absolutely miserable. And today's no different. It's exactly the same. Let me show you. Just all gloomy and grey and just doesn't look great. Especially when you have a run where you have to be out for the next hour and 35 minutes, hour and 40 minutes. So, hey, right, you don't need to see me getting changed or going for a run, so we'll come back to the office when I'm ready to go with a coffee. Ready to get back stuck into some coding. So, we'll see you in very soon, at some point. Alright, we're back in the house after a very miserable and long run today. I'm not feeling great in terms of I'm just sore, I'm tired now. But let's get stuck back into some JavaScript exercises with the Odin project, and so we'll see how it goes, kind of getting into it. So the next exercise is the calling a function, writing a function that's called multiply, and then from there is basically when you call for a console log, it basically multiplies 2 numbers together. So I think what's going to be is basically similar to the one that we did yesterday, being num times num, and then we can do return num times, where is the asterisk? Where is it? Asterisk? Nope, that one's the wrong one. Asterisk num. And then I guess from here we're going to console.log, and then we do multiply, and then we'll do 5. Then that does it, kind of does it. Let's see if this does it. Let's open the live server. It says takes 2 numbers. In this case, I'm only using 1 number. So I want to see if I can find a different solution. I feel like the solution that I just found that I did was a very simple solution. Like just return num times num. I guess you can put any numbers, but let's say, see if we can find a slightly different solution. Multiply a plus b, return 8a times b. So in this case, console log multiply 4, 5, 20. Yeah, there we go. We got it. So yeah, so basically, so that was pretty simple, and yeah, kind of just slightly understanding it. So then you can put any numbers there, and it will return the, yeah, just basically what we needed to. So let's have a look. Then we got 2 more exercises to do. After some Googling and practicing, we managed them all. So I'm just going to quickly talk you through them. So the first one was a function at 7, which basically taking any number and then add 7 to that when you do console log. So then we did that. So it's basically just a simple one of return num plus 7. Nice and simple. Then the following one was multiplying. So basically taking 2 numbers and multiplying them. And that was return 8 times b. And obviously with the a and b within the brackets, the parentheses after the multiply. So that seemed to work, and that's kind of like the option that I came up. The next one was capitalize. So basically taking a string and then capitalizing the first letter on that string, and then working with uppercases, working with lowercases, and working with mix, and it worked as well. So the solution ended up being return string.char at, which is character at position 0, dot to uppercase plus string slice 1. And then we did that with the word power, as you can see now on the screen, with the W capitalized. So then we did it, and then it capitalized the P, and then the W still stayed like that. And then for the last one, there was a function last letter, which was basically taking a string and then returning only the last letter of that string. So whether it's a 50-word letter or whether it's a 2-word letter, to making sure that that function, when you get it working, it only returns the very last letter on that string. And then we did it. So basically, let last letter equals string.slice at position -1, which basically is the last letter, and then return last letter, and then console.log last letter, and then we used hola as an example. So that was good. I kind of got through them a lot quicker than I thought, and yeah, kind of all kind of flow a little bit good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do some reading again, because that's what seems to be life right now. A lot of reading, just to kind of mostly for maybe a bit of insecurity coming from my side. Kind of notifications coming through. Maybe a bit of insecurity coming from my end. Maybe just a little bit of making sure that I tie up on all different things. I'm just going to read up a little bit more on functions to just really understand them and really get them. So you need to see me. Let's cut into be more of a cinematic look of me doing some reading. So let's cut to that right now. Right, we're done for today. Yeah, just kind of finished doing some reading for the last probably hour and a half. And as the Sunday is, I'm gonna now rest up. I'm actually going, even though I've done a 16-kilometer run this morning, I'm gonna go and do some snowboarding at an indoor snow place, at an indoor slope, basically, just to give the legs a good stretch, do some snowboarding, because it's my favorite winter sport, and making sure that I still got the skills, because I'm going snowboarding in about 6 weeks time. 6 weeks time? Yeah, end of March, 6 weeks time. So incredibly looking forward to that. So yeah, let's go snowboarding. But that is it for today's vlog. I'll see you guys on the next one.